Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as TIFU by telling a woman at our first date that her pepper spray is useless. This post received 46,936 upvotes. Posted by deleted user. The post reads as follows. So this actually happened today. A few hours ago. So a friend set me up with this woman because she thought we have similar hobbies and a similar dark humor. We met today the first time for a coffee, tea. We were actually having a good time, or at least I thought so. We clicked right away and had a lot to talk and laugh about. After like an hour she suggested to pay our drinks and go somewhere else for lunch and I happily agreed. As we were about to pay our drinks she started searching her purse for her wallet and put various objects on the counter because she seemed like to have a bit of a mess in her purse. One of these objects was a pepper spray. I casually mentioned after leaving the coffee, I'd consider getting a different pepper spray if you plan to defend yourself. This one is quite useless. For a bit of context, I used to test various of pepper sprays and tear gas in the military. We were stupid and young but it was also kind of thrilling. And the product she had was by far the worst, weakest we tested. I just recognized the bottle because it was so bad and thought I should let her know that this is probably not the best option to go with. But she obviously didn't know about that because, well, we just met an hour ago. After this comment our conversation kind of died and she suddenly had a work emergency and had to go. It took me a few minutes until I realized that my comment was beyond creepy without any context. I am definitely not used to meet new people. I hope I've not traumatized her. TLDR. Creeped out a woman I've only met an hour before by telling her her pepper spray would be not very effective if she intended to defend herself. Edit. It's all good. She called me. She apologized for running off. I apologized for my weird comment and we are going out again. Yay. I'll try to not do any weird comments about her precautions again. Edit 2. Thanks for blowing this up. She found the post and now we are sending each other screenshots of weird, funny comments. Thanks for the entertainment. Edit 3. I am not an expert for defense spray. We were just some bored soldiers with some examples. And this one was outstanding mild, bad. That is why I have recognized it. So don't ask me for pepper spray advice. A comment from user Pick Up That Litter says, you are quite the sweet talker. This comment received 15,146 upvotes. A reply from user Deleted User says, yeah, I am as smooth as coarse sandpaper. This reply received 11,669 upvotes. A comment from user Suddenly Silva says, on our first date, having met online, I took my wife canoeing. I packed a decadent lunch which needed to be prepared, and served so an hour into the date she is in a river, miles away from anyone and I am wielding a very large chef's knife. Lucky for me she was less cautious than this girl. We've been laughing about that for 21 years. This comment received 2530 upvotes. A reply from user Deleted User says, damn that's an adventurous first date. This reply received 988 upvotes. A reply from user Deleted User says, on our first date, I went to my now husband's house BC. It was COVID and there weren't really any meet in public options when you live 2 hours apart. Anyway, I mention my hamstring is tight and he jumps up and yells, oh, I have a gun. And runs away. Pops his head back in a second later to clarify it was a massage gun. Tears of joy. This reply received 151 upvotes. A comment from user 1,307,534 Shish says, in the future it might help to tell her your funny story about how you came to know how her pepper spray feels. Lil creepy without any context. This comment received 6649 upvotes. A reply from user Deleted User says, yeah, I can see this now as well. This reply received 2815 upvotes. A comment from user Jesus the Space Cowboy says, you accidentally went full Dennis. This comment received 469 upvotes. A reply from user Deleted User says, damn I hope not. I am a pretty big, intimidating looking guy. I was told. So I normally try to leave everyone enough room and try not to be persistent. This reply received 122 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, I was picturing Quagmire. This reply received 21 upvotes. A comment from user Kameldman says, now redeem yourself and tell us what the best one is for civilians to purchase. This comment received 837 upvotes. A reply from user Cellcube0618 says, Fox Labs makes the world's hottest pepper spray. You'll fuck someone's whole month up with this. I carry it at work. This reply received 95 upvotes. A reply from the original author deleted user says, good lord. I got hit with 0.3% for training, and that fucked me up for a good couple days. I'd imagine 2% makes you straight shit your pants on the spot. This reply received 108 upvotes. A comment from user Latenard says, the foo wasn't what you said. It was not immediately following up with how you happened to have this information. This comment received 1476 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, yeah, I noticed this way too late. I am not really a natural at small talk. This reply received 196 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, I'd also suspect there was something about the way he said it. I feel like if he said something like, oh, this brand of pepper spray isn't really good. I recommend you get another brand. It would likely have prompted the question, how do you know about pepper spray? But if he said something more like, if you brought this pepper spray to protect yourself from sexual assault, then it won't be enough. Well, that's a whole different thing. This reply received 3 upvotes. A comment from user deleted user says, reminds me of the Quagmire quote from Family Guy when he gets pepper sprayed. Nice try. But I've developed an immunity. Godspeed op. Hope the next one works out. This one sees the funny side. This comment received 186 upvotes. A comment from user Bane5454 says, I just send her a follow-up text if she hasn't blocked you yet. Just explaining the context so that she's not too scared of future dates with other people lol. I do that and then wish her luck. You'll both find the right person someday smiley face. This comment received 969 upvotes. A comment from user Supercleaver name says, you might want to get new pepper spray, because that brand was never able to stop me. This comment received 367 upvotes. A comment from user Dazerel12 says, if testing pepper spray in the military, would that make you a seasoned veteran? This comment received 282 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, nah, just seasoned idiots. This reply received 27 upvotes. A comment from user _Goonie says, I was a former stalker, so what do you want for lunch? This comment received 195 upvotes. A comment from user Throwaway Z Drew Ye says, what brand were you referring to and do you have a recommendation for the best brand? This comment received 117 upvotes. A comment from user Mudsnail says, similar story but with my girlfriend, now wife. She had a little tiny lipstick-looking pepper spray on her keychain and we were drinking in her apartment. I told her that she needs a gun or something because pepper spray won't do jack shit to someone who is seriously trying to harm her. She called my bluff and handed it to me. I thought I was going to prove her wrong and sprayed myself right in the face. Boy was I fucking wrong. That was one of the most agonizing hours of my life. First instinct was to rub eyes, that made it worse. Second was to pour water on my face, that just spread it around. So then I poured a bowl of milk and just put my face in it. I stayed there for a good 20 minutes. Needless to say, I went out and bought my mom and sister a little thing of pepper spray. This comment received 107 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, the real stuff works as intended. But it was some kind of anti-wild animals spray. This reply received 54 upvotes. A comment from user Zeus_VS_Franklin says, may as well have gone all in and sprayed yourself with it and said, seasoning. This comment received 85 upvotes. A comment from user JEFC141 says, how did she not ask how you know that? Both seem like socially awkward people who can't communicate lol. This comment received 437 upvotes. A comment from user LionAroundAgain says, when is an astronaut's favorite time to eat? Launch time. This comment received 85 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, I can't believe this totally random comment has so many upvotes. This reply received 7 upvotes. A comment from user I am the biscuit says, so wait. You did an independent, unsanctioned test of pepper sprays in the military? Is this code for we got drunk and maced each other out of boredom? This comment received 25 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, close. We had weekend watch and nothing to do besides drinking beer and eating pizza. This reply received 29 upvotes. A comment from user D Kwong Chuck says, glad this got cleared up and you're talking again. Lots of people are giving you advice in the comments, so here's mine. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Your instincts are actually very good and you did the right thing. It didn't even cross your mind that you would sound like a weirdo. Instead you were more concerned about a woman who might be relying on shitty pepper spray for self-defense. Your assessment here was right. It is more important to let a woman know that the pepper spray she relies on to protect herself is not going to be effective. That was the right thing to say. This comment received 13 upvotes. A reply from user deleted user says, lots of people are giving you advice in the comments. Some people actually suggested I should show up at her house tonight to clear things up. And I thought I am oblivious. This reply received 13 upvotes.